on YouTube. Here we are. Trying to get across the road. Just off out on a little errand. Decorating at the moment. How exciting is that? My mate Murphy rides again at some point, no doubt. I was telling him and he says I'm decorating next week because he had a little accident in their house and a bit of a flood. Pipes burst in the loft and hello. Indicator, what a plonker. Yeah, so he says he's decorating the week. I think he said Monday he'll be opening the door for the decorators. Well look, daffodils are on the way out. Along there. Splendid show. Rotary Club planted all those. I've got a feeling they planted them all around the world because we're all around Great Britain. We've not got many there yet, just one little bunch, that's usually full. And the same there, just a couple. Starling Road this is, full of starlings. Duck Pond. Horseway, a field where all the horses live. Not a one in sight. No. They'll be being groomed. And a few along here. So I'm just into Bury. Bury as in Bury, not Bury as in Bury St Edmunds. Every time the all year round motorcyclist says that. Well no, when they first started going I thought that's not Bury. Where's that? Well, that was over a year ago now. And this morning he just put one up on his road testing his Burletta. Or is it Lambretta? Burletta. 50cc little scooter. And it looks right, little smart thing. And he doesn't look that massive on it. Nice to see him in the flesh. We've only seen glimpses of him. Once when Andy videoed him and other times glimpses in the mirror. Hey, and was it worth the wait? No. Completely new video for him now. He had Monica videoing him. No, that's not right, is it? Mrs. Tay, sorry Mrs. Tay. Wasn't Monica. Oh, was it? Was it? No, it was Mrs. Tay. With her eye on the scooter. Yeah, nice little scooter there. And that's what really I bought this for. Exactly what I'm doing in it today. Just popping down. Don't have to put your boots on, like just go down and I mean, you certainly don't go faster than any push bike. Health and safety has been taken well over the top with motorcycles. A really pleasant day today. So I thought I'd come out on the Classic. Because why not? This would have sort of been my commute once upon a time. But then again, it used to be worse than this on a weekday. This is Saturday. And on a weekday this is just standstill traffic. But never bothered me because I always walked it. Well, actual fact, not this part. I used to run parallel with this. I've just come this way to warm the bike up a little bit, really. We're only doing 4 miles journey today. Got a bit of greenery and a bit of snow on the hills in front. Well, not that you'll be able to see that, or even the hills probably on the drift decks. This used to be the old Fusiliers place, and moved now into Bury Centre. So who else did I want to mention today? A fox, yeah. Silver Fox put a nice video up this morning. Going to Squires with the Royal Enfield group. All the Royal Enfield owners. And he starts off with, no doubt he met him before, he started off in Oakley. And then the next thing you know, they'd all gone turn left and he'd gone straight on. Done that Foxy, don't worry about it. I did it because I left my side stand down. And all my bosom buddies are buggered off. I was ready to go and they all set off and I set off and my front stand was down, so you know what happened when I let the clutch out, don't you? Just cut out. But I didn't cut on straight away, that's what I couldn't understand. And a fella came running over and said, "Hey mate, your prop stand's down." Oh, thank you very much. All out. Thankfully accepted. Got the Flying Scotsman here this weekend. In fact, Murphy rides again, he was on it yesterday. And if he'd have told us, no, my wife was working so she couldn't have gone. But we were, if she hadn't have been, if it had been like today. £38 a ticket. I think that's might be wrong. Up from Bury to Rottenstall, back to Bury, onto Hayward, and off at Bury. But small price to pay. It's like being in Bangkok here, isn't it? Well, that's as near as you get to it. Everybody changes lane at that point, even me, because I've actually decided to change the way I'm going. Talking about the Flying Scotsman. And I don't know why, because I'm not going to see it. I think tomorrow's its last day before it goes off to somewhere else. But it was refurbished here, so it always enjoys coming back. Anyway, so what else was I wanting to talk about? Stuart Fullingham, our Uncle Stu, and his Super Meteor chat about cruisers. Well, we all know what cruisers are, don't we? Everybody knows what a cruiser is. A cruiser is a chopper. And at some point in history, between the 60s and now, a chopper became a cruiser. Wonder if he's seen me. Why, yes, thank you. These are all Piers. Bury ELR. They're looking at it there over the wall. It'll be over the wall. And we'll go round the roundabout. That's a Peel monument there. To Sir Robert Peel, inventor of the bobbies. We all love him, don't we? Can't go down there. It's a bad idea coming this way. That's the Fusiliers there. Oh, now that castle. This isn't a castle, it's a follower. Let's pull up here. Just see if we can see over the wall and see if it's there. No. Nope, no sign of it. It'll be doing its little jollies. Yeah. So, little waste of time there, sir. So yeah, get back to Stuart. And it was alright what he was saying. Understand it. Being a young lad like he is, you know what I mean, he's got, what is it, 40 years riding bikes. Well, I'm only on 50 years. And really, 50 years legal. Oh, more than that, isn't it? 51 years legal riding motorcycles now, and about 3 or 4 years before that flying about on thingies. But in 1968 a film came out. And really that's a shopper being a cruiser. 2 lads. And that was Easy Rider. I went to see that with me and my mate in Manchester. The cinema called the Regal Twin because it had 2 cinemas. And we'd go in there, and in them days you could go and see a film and stay in and watch it again. And that's what we used to do. Go and watch it and watch it. And I loved it. And they had 2 shoppers. Harley Davidsons, of course, in America. Henry Fonda and whatchamacallit, Dennis Hopper. I like Dennis Hopper's bike. And going across America, spending the drug money, ill-gotten gains, and best motorcycle film ever. But they were choppers, and they rode across America. So really they cruised across America, didn't they? Stopping here, there and there. So chopper became a cruiser. But that wasn't said. I mean, a cruiser, really, we all know what a cruiser is. It's an old age pension that goes cruising in a cruise ship. Yeah, that's what a cruiser is. So easy as that. So there's all names. So just choppers that became things you rode about across the countries. That's how the thing is. No need to go into it too critical. And like I say, everybody, this is a cruiser. But really, it's just a bike that everybody used to cruise about on. No classics, because we all had classics back in the day. We didn't have anything else. If you wanted a bike with a fairing on it, you had to get your spanners out, put one on yourself. Let that lady out in a T-Rock. Oh, Bury bus station, and the Bury councillors, traffic department think it's a good idea to make this road single file. Could go in the right on the outside lane down there if I wanted, but it only goes back into this lane a bit further on. In fact, I was going to go on 8 for ages about Stuart, but I enjoyed his video, and I know he won't be watching this, so I don't have to apologise, but just about the off chance. Sorry, Stuart. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with the Super Meteor. Economical rise, thinking of getting one, so you know. The thing I don't like about it is when you look at it and you look at the engine. I never noticed it before on the Continental or the Interceptor. Is the engine, the barrel on the Interceptor's engine, it looks really piss poor. You know, it just looks cheap. So, and then if you look at the barrel on the Meteor, the 350 Meteor, it's finished off nicely. I know it's black, and I think are they all black? I'm not too sure, but you know, it's all the fins are all nice and squared off and shiny. See what I mean about it all coming into one lane here. Yeah, so just little things like that, and it just doesn't. When you look at it side on, it just doesn't look right. Plus, I'm not a fan of feet forward, so I won't be going there anyway. I don't, nothing against them. I just look at it and think, my back's not going to last 5 minutes on that bike. Even if it is dead comfy when you sit on the seat, I just know. I like to be able to sit up and move about, and I don't think it's quite easy when your feet are in front of you. So, on that little boring one, which I will be putting on my way, I've arrived in Bury. We're at the world famous Bury Market. I used to say it everywhere. Award-winning Bury Market now, oh dear. It's gone right down, isn't it? It's full of little cafes now. There was no cafes in Bury Market at all, except for one maybe, the Fish and Chippy. But not besides that, there wasn't any. And all of a sudden now, there's millions of them. Little place, and they're all nice, you know, but it's lost its appeal really. The rock's in front of you really, the road, the rock. And I like parking here, it's a bit, you know, especially after that man on a motorbike. And mine being the only bike here. All the regular blokes have got the chains there. Oh, you can't really put it like that. Just put it on big stand. Very big stand, nice little grip there, little bit of weight, and even I can get it up. The bike, Filthy Minds, thanks for watching. Bury, marvellous. Bye for now.